I know I complain about mermaids a lot, and I often talk about how I think mermaids are the worst occult type in The Sims, but I think people misunderstand me when I say that because I don't mean that I dislike mermaids. I just think that mermaids are the most disappointing of all the other occults in this game. To this day, I am still so sad that mermaids didn't ever get the cool skill tree and stuff that like werewolves and vampires have. And mermaids aren't even the only ones that don't, like the aliens didn't get that stuff either. But the mermaids have so much potential and they just are lacking. It's like objectively true that the mermaids aren't as good as all of the other occults, but nobody should really take my Sims occult opinions very seriously because I don't even play with them like ever. But it's been a long time since I last played with a mermaid, and more so, it's been a really long time since I last built a mermaid inspired house. And I did a video a little bit ago where I built a werewolf tiny house, and now I kind of want to make a tiny house for all of the occult Sims. So I've moved my Sim into this really cool beachfront lot in Sulani, and the plan is to make some sort of mermaid inspired tiny house. When I've been looking up reference pictures and stuff of mermaid houses, most of them are doll houses and they're all like castles. So that's kind of a different vibe than what I'm going for today. Like, look at this. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong. This is beautiful. It's very cool. I just don't think that like castle is the vibes. Well, we could try. There's no harm in trying to make it kind of castle-like. I just don't know how well it's actually going to work. The problem is if I try to have something actually round, it just doesn't like... The round does not really compute to The Sims 4. This may end up being a little bit bigger than the last tiny house that we did. It looks like Mickey Mouse. This is not my intention. This is so ugly right now. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be fine. I wish that I could make this smaller, but you can't. Well, that really didn't work today. Oh, now this is messed up. Oh my God. I'm kind of looking at this. This is Prince Eric's house from The Little Mermaid. So this is kind of like the vision that I have in my head. I just know that it's not gonna work how I want it to. We do have stuff, like we have the flags that they have up on top of the towers. Maybe I make it skinnier. The thing is though, right? Like what am I even gonna do with the inside if I make it shaped like this? Like what even is this? The round is basically unusable. I'll need to put like a front door over here somehow. I guess we can just have it like there in the middle. And then for the rest of the floor plan, hold on. That staircase is already looking a little bit better. So we're off to a good start there. And then maybe up here, we turn this into like tiny, no, why? Oh my God, I hate this game. Why does it do that with the roof? Okay, this is totally and completely fine. Maybe the bathroom goes here. Can you even fit a bed in this round part? You can. I don't know if you should, but it is possible. Okay, you know what? I need to think about this a little bit more so I can figure out the floor plan. I've got a couple of additional ideas just to help us use up some more of the space. One of them is to have some sort of like little bump out over here. So I guess we could do something like that to kind of continue on with the castle vibe. And then that gives us something in the back to look at. And then I'm kind of thinking that back here, it would be really nice to have some sort of back porch. This is kind of the problem with these water lots because you don't really have a lot of room. We've like lost all of the yard to the ocean, so we have to make do with what we've got. I'm not feeling obsessed with this round bit. I think that's kind of weird, but I don't really know what else we could really do about that. And then also, big problem, I have not a clue where to put the kitchen. There's not like any wall space. There's not any flat walls that we can put a kitchen up against. So we're gonna have to think on that one a little bit, but we'll figure it out. It's fine. I'm thinking we do primarily this pretty tile color. And then outside, we're gonna wanna add in some windows. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All of the windows look weird. Every single one of them, without fail, on the round walls. Why did I use round walls? I don't know what I was thinking. This is like the biggest mistake of my life. What was I doing? Look at that. Really? Maybe I try and use bigger ones. Does that seem kind of castle-y to you? Because I think so. We go for kind of a similar vibe down here in this little section. And then in the back, annoyingly, I don't really want to put any big windows here because the staircase is right there. It would be nice to have big windows there though, huh? It would also be nice to have big windows here. I don't think that looks very good. But what do I know? I don't know much. Clearly, I mean, look what I've been trying to build. What if we swapped this around a little bit and we tried to have the staircase there? Because that makes it so that we could maybe have, hold on, everybody, this could maybe become 2 bedrooms. I'm sorry, this is so chaotic. This is not, maybe it shouldn't be, but it could be, it could be. Imagine we make this into the bathroom. The problem is you need to have a bathtub. Like if it's gonna be a mermaid's house, so like where does the bathroom go? You know, that's the big question. Just hold on, okay? I'm gonna figure it out. I know it's looking a complete mess right now, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. Does that have castle vibes, this stuff, or is that bad? Because that matches nothing. It actually doesn't match anything at all, but it matches island living and like all the island living stuff. So that's where I'm feeling a little bit conflicted. I do like the colors on it. Oh no, it takes up so much more room than you think it will. This is so cursed. Okay. Should I not have a bedroom? Maybe it should just be open. We can have the bathroom closed off, but then have the bedroom just open. Okay, so here's kind of the idea that I have right now for this kitchen area. I was sort of picturing that we would do something like this. It's a shame about where the fridge has to go. No one really wants it to be all the way over there, but it is what it is. Then I thought maybe there could be some sort of dining table area like in here, right in the entrance. Your Sims can still walk around that, so that's fine. No one can access these counters under the stairs. At least I'm pretty sure that they can't, because I don't think they can walk down there, but I'm almost curious to test it out. Do you want to come try and wash your hands? Oh, never mind. I thought she was gonna do it. I got really excited. Okay, so my theory still stands. This is not accessible, so we'll just use it as like decoration. I'll put some stuff down there so it looks like it might be usable, because in real life, you'd be able to use this to like store stuff. In The Sims, you don't really need storage, but we can do it and then put it there so it looks good still. Can I fit this plant under the stairs at all? This thing takes up so much room, so it's hard for me to use it most of the time. I'm grabbing a couple necessities right now, things like a trash can inside and outside. In here, in this living room, I am kind of confused about where I want to put everything. I think it might be nice if we had the couch like over here. That's not very good though, is it? Okay, that might become an outdoor couch. We have to use a smaller one inside. Or maybe I'll put the couch here so it's like easy accessible, and then we'll put the TV over here. This is a very strange layout. I'm not used to trying to build stuff like this. But then like, what do you put over here in this downstairs area? Because we're gonna put the dining room right in the center. Oh, or I guess, unless we put the dining room in here. It doesn't want a slot there. I can't even pick the table back up. What about this? Do you think this might work? I think that is technically still walkable, but I don't like it. I think it should be a smaller table. Maybe like this one. Nothing in this game likes round walls. Everything gets messy when you try and use round walls. It's like the whole game suddenly can't figure out how to function. I'll put them like that. That should still work. I don't really like the table, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Coffee table, probably a no-go because that blocks the entire staircase. Maybe this little shelf could be good in here because we have some open space for it. It makes like very little sense to have a rug underneath the staircase, right? Like that is kind of strange and wouldn't happen. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna like have to happen. So we might as well just commit. Okay, so next plan. I'm just trying to get some stuff that's like nicely decorative, like this thingy. I can use a dresser over here too. I'm picturing the dresser maybe on this wall. We can't have nightstands in here because they won't fit. So maybe I'll try to put some sort of light on the wall. Oh, a ceiling fan might be nice too. Should I try to have this centered like with this window? I guess. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, this is the light that I was talking about. You know how sometimes people will put like wall sconces next to their bed? I don't really think it looks good in this case though. It's like a good idea in theory, but then once I put it in here, it's kind of not working. We can get kind of a fancy door. I've also been envisioning myself putting some sort of desk in this little corner. Of course, all of them have like not good colors. I always forget about this one. This is from the Star Wars pack, so that's why I forget. I'm looking for a little like 1 tile wide sort of desk. Not really obsessed with how that looks, but I'm just gonna make it work. And this way we can have a proper office space computer area going on. I'm trying to prioritize useful items and like skill building items. In the bathroom, we do have a really nice island living shower, and we have this really nice island living bathtub, but I just don't know if I should use them. I guess the bathtub in this little window would look pretty cool, huh? And then maybe we could do the sink and a toilet. They actually went in and added swatches that match island living to this base game toilet, which you probably wouldn't expect and maybe don't remember, but they did do that for us. Of course, the thing is clipping, the stair railing. Oh, I wanted to size up the rug, but you can't because it doesn't fit. Placing the rug in general is gonna be a nightmare because I have to try and figure out where it's gonna fit the nicest and then like layer them together and also hope that it's gonna be even with the bed. Oh, that wasn't that bad actually. Okay, I layered 2 of the rugs together here. Sorry for my dramatics. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. That went a lot quicker than I thought it would. Is that wallpaper bad for in here, or does it look cool? And then, oh, we could get some really nice tile on the walls if we wanted to. That's actually lovely. It's nice to have the accent colors, I think. Probably use that up here. Oh, no. No. I was gonna say you could probably use it up here and then I didn't like it. Maybe that color's better. That matches the other walls a bit better, so that might be a nicer choice. Okay. I like the tile accents. I think that's a good start. Now I want to go into debug and start getting some of the mermaid stuff that we have. Because right now, we're not really screaming mermaid, we're just screaming island living. And that's partially because there isn't a lot of mermaid stuff in this game. We don't have a ton of options, but we've got a few things. For example, I think that having some fish might be nice. And we also have all of these really cool fish pictures. If we wanted to make some little gallery wall stuff with some underwater photos. Of course, it is unfortunately round walls, so they're kind of like floating off the walls a little bit, but we're gonna just have to ignore that part. There's only so much that we can actually do about that, so I'm just not gonna let it get to me too much. Really hoping that it actually lets me place these. Are those like clipping through the ceiling? Of course they are. Why do you do that? Like, what is the benefit of doing that? You can't even lower it down? Like, why? If I size it down, no. But look, you can see it through the floor. I don't want it to do that. I need this too, because I'm trying to get some more color in here. Oh, I'm just getting so frustrated. Why did I decide to do round walls? I do not know. I don't know what I was thinking. This was a big mistake. Why do they fit okay over there? It's just the round wall that's the problem. I think that part of the issue is, oh, no, that one worked. Oh, maybe if I just lower them down and then slot it. Look at that. Oh, okay, sorry everybody, false alarm. That was not that big of a deal. I managed to fix that just fine. It's not clipping anymore. So we're okay. Sorry for the dramatics again, so sorry. I'm gonna go through and try and get some more decorations in this bathroom because it's looking kind of bland right now and that's not really what I want. Do any of the mirrors even match this stuff? Like, what mirror are you supposed to combine with it? I guess just like a black one maybe to match the black accents. I think the pink curtains look bad. Maybe I should do the light blue ones instead. That's probably better. Okay, so here's what I've got so far on the inside. I'm kind of nervous about adding too much else upstairs because I'm worried that the more we put, the less functional it's gonna be. I'm scared about them not being able to walk to the other side of the bed. I might actually just test real quick if she can even get up here in general. Oh yeah, she's fine. I figured, oh. Never mind, she's not fine. Okay, good thing I checked that. Apparently the plant is in her way. Well, that's sad. I guess I can't use it anymore. You try and get in the bed now. Come on. Oh no, she's fine. Okay. That scared me a little bit. All right, well, now I'm really scared to add more. I think I probably shouldn't. I think we should leave it there and then maybe start working on the outside because we have a lot of space on this lot and none of it is full. Granted, we don't need to actually fill it because most of it's just ocean, but we can add some more stuff to it. Oh, hold on. I want to get some more fish. Is that wrong? Like, is it wrong of me to put fish in here because she is a fish? I'm not really sure what the like general consensus on that is. So I might just do it anyway. There's also a mermaid chest, this mermaid's treasure chest. I think we should put that inside somewhere, but I don't really know where because it's just so tiny in here. I guess it fits down there. I'm kind of curious about trying to use some of this stuff. I don't normally go for this one. I kind of think that I don't really like how it looks most of the time, but I'm a little bit interested in trying to use it around here. I think part of the issue for me is that it's too big, but I feel like in this case, it could maybe pass as like cool mermaid castle plants because they're kind of tropical looking. We just gotta put them around a bunch and then hope that it doesn't look too weird. It's looking a little weird. It's okay. We'll figure it. Oh my God. And they're all floating. Why did I use round walls? This whole video is basically just me paying the price for the round walls decision. Just over and over and over again, regretting everything I did. I think I'm gonna put a little grill here, and then instead of a dining table, I'll just put a couch, because I think this looks cozier, and people eat on the couch all the time. You can use this table like a dining table if you want. In real life. In The Sims, they'll just hold it, and that's fine. They can make that work. Okay, it is looking a little tropical so far, but what I want to do now is really go all in with the tropical landscaping. We'll get trees everywhere, we'll get bushes everywhere. So I'm starting by putting in some like low-lying bushes underneath a lot of the house while being a little careful because they are getting really close to the water. So that's not so good. Maybe I could scoot it forward just a bit. Should I give them some more like way in the front too? Right now it's not looking so good. It kind of just looks like a bunch of random mess of bushes on the ground. It's not really even screaming mermaid, I would say. So that's not good either. What happens if you search mermaid? Nothing good happens when you search mermaid. The options are slim. Okay, real quick, before I finish the rest of the builds, I want to tell you a little bit about the sponsor of today's video. Actually very appropriate for today's video because it's another little seaside town that would probably fit our mermaids quite well. It's a new game that I've really been enjoying recently called Travel Town. So Travel Town is a really fun merge game. And that basically means that in it, you'll merge two similar items together. They'll form a new item, and then you keep going and keep pairing stuff up. The more you play, the more types of items you unlock. And as you're leveling up, you're trying to unlock the entire board and also slowly restore this adorable little beachside town. So this is how it works. When you tap an item like this bucket, you'll get little shells or sandcastle pieces, and then you drag two matching pieces together to merge them and form a new item. And then you do it again to make more new items. So as you get higher up, they get a little bit harder to make. And as you're leveling up, you'll be unlocking new categories of items. So after that first bucket, you'll unlock a picnic basket, and instead of shells, the picnic basket has little foods to merge together. Eventually, you'll get more things like jewelry and photographs to play with, and you can try to fill requests for items for coins. So the townspeople will come by and ask you to sell them a certain item, and you can make some decent money this way, but you can also get some pretty cool rewards from the townspeople. And then with those coins you've earned from selling things, you can pay to upgrade your town. There's a little bit of story and like lore to these town upgrades too. You can see some cute dialogue from the townspeople each time you upgrade as they're discussing what you're doing to fix the town. The characters are all really cute, but I'd argue that the town is even cuter. It's a really adorable little area, and I'm always interested in stuff like this where I can like slowly upgrade and improve the space. This to me is the really fun part because there's a ton of things to explore and places to upgrade and expand to. You first start off by unlocking the beach and upgrading it, and then you work on a picnic spot and a hotel. I am currently working on upgrading a jewelry stall. Some of the levels can be a little bit challenging, but most of the game is just really fun and relaxing to play. It's the kind of thing you might want to curl up on the couch with and play while you have TV on in the background, or like maybe even play a little bit to wind down before bed. That's kind of what I've been doing with it recently, and I've been having a lot of fun. You can download Travel Town for free on both Google Play and the App Store by clicking my link down below. So check that description box for the link, and thank you again to Travel Town for so kindly sponsoring today's video. And with that, let's go ahead and get back into The Sims. We do have like kelp landscaping if we wanted to use that stuff. Mostly I just want to have big tropical bushes though. I'm not really trying to make it have under the sea vibes because it's not under the sea. This is like what the mermaid's house would look like if they happen to be above ground. This fence doesn't work when it's a mermaid house. I'm trying to go for castle. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I think that's like a whale's tail. I think it's meant for a whale, but we could put it in our front. That helps. It does help with the mermaid problem. Yeah, look, this is the front half of it. I'm not gonna use that part though, because I'm going for mermaid. But that's cool. I always forget about that item. Oh, we can't really use this on our building because it's gonna make it not so playable to have all that stuff overgrown. But interesting to keep in mind, I guess, to remember that that stuff exists. Okay, so this is kind of what I've got so far for most of the landscaping. I'll probably add a little bit more, but first I want to go in and paint the walls because I forgot to do that. This stucco texture kind of looks like sand to me. Does that make sense to you at all when I say it? It also looks a little bit like zebra stripes. ice. And that's not so good. It might be better to have like a more plain, proper sandy stucco texture. Okay, so I'll give them their mailbox sort of up here at the front. I'll make it black as well. And then we can hide their trash can kind of over here. And there's a few other things. I kind of just want to get some more island living stuff outside. Even if we had something like this out here in the front yard, it takes up a lot of space, but just generally, there's not really a lot going on out here. The lot is so big, but most of it is unusable. So I'm just trying to think of ways to make it a little bit more functional for us. So honestly, like some lounge chairs. Oh, this is totally broken inside. Oh no. Of course it is. I wanted to get that thing. I can't even click on it. I want the canopy candle to go underneath our canopy. Of course, the lighting's always bad too. It looks really nice from the back. Well, actually it doesn't. Oh my god. I think this is kind of my like flop era build actually. I have an idea to help fix it. Toddler stuff, fairy lights. Cause look at this. It's the exact correct width to fit fairy lights into. So we could try to hang up some across the back of the lot. Even just a couple little bits. It gives it like way more cool stuff going on. Maybe over here, we could put like, oh my god, this is a mess. Let me move the fish. We can put the fish in the in-between. And then we can have some windows back here because then there's something else to look at from the outside. The mermaid, like objectively does not need a boat. She is the boat. Like she can swim on her own. But would it be fine to add one? Just to have like some more stuff going on out here? I keep feeling like the outside is kind of plain. And I know that it's, you know, it's a tiny house. It's hard to add too much shape. But I am finally starting to feel like we're getting somewhere. So the last thing I want to do is just get some terrain paint and put like some slightly darker sand underneath a lot of the landscaping. I don't know if that's even realistic. I don't know. It's a habit. I like to put some texture in like that. And maybe that's the mermaid tiny house done. So it is a bigger tier tiny house. It's not as small as the werewolf one was, but it's because I had to go and add these weird round rooms. If it wasn't doing that, it would have been better. But alas, it is too late. I did do that. Do you want to go swim around in the ocean? The people want to see the mermaid. Hello? What happened now? The bed has her stuck. Oh no. I think I can't use this. And also the flooring's messed up again. Is it all fine everywhere else? No, look at this. I am almost at my limit. This is almost too much for me. Okay, here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. Be a mermaid. Whoa, look at that. So cool, wow. That's about all she can do. No other special mermaid powers, really, just swimming. Okay, well, I think what I'll do now is go ahead and try and put this on the gallery for you all if you'd like to download it. It always looks so dark. I guess it doesn't help that it's cloudy. Let me try and upload it in the morning like this. This is probably the best lighting we're gonna get. Mermaid tiny house. 43,000. How do I always do this? It is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and I'm sticking it on the gallery if you would like to download it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a little stressful for me, I'm not gonna lie, but that's because I was silly with my little round walls. Please upload and don't crash. Please, please, please. Okay, wow, that scared me. This is what the finished product looks like. It's not the coolest thing in the world, but it's, you know, what, is that a puddle? Did she drip water inside? Of course she did. Of course she did. Whatever. That's on the gallery now. If you want a puddle in your house, that's there too. But I think on that note, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in checking out Travel Town, I'll have a link in my description box so you can download it. Thank you again to Travel Town for sponsoring today's video. And I am going to catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Let me know in the comments which occult we should do next, because we've got like aliens, vampires. Let me know in the comments what occult we should do next. Alien, vampire, spellcaster, plant sim, maybe?